Why we believe that being involved with the community is so important is the community is what's brought us to what we are now. They've been behind us since we've started, and so we just try to do as much as we can to help the community here in Southern Illinois back out.
I think the community has been here for us since the very beginning. When we first started, they supported us and helped us get going. We never dreamed we'd rise to this level, and so really we're very, very thankful that we have the ability to be involved in the community to the degree that we are. You know, we're very proud that people see us as leaders. It's really kind of humbling. I don't think we really see ourselves as leaders, but you know, we do come and do the best we can every day, and we do try to make a difference. Yeah.
And for us to get this award, it is great that we got it, but we couldn't do it without our employees. Our employees make us look good, is what it is. And, but we are very thankful for the award, but it's for the whole group of Black Diamond. Black Diamond is one big family.
We should probably thank everyone who seen fit to nominate us and choose us for this leadership award. We really do appreciate it.
My name is Chuck Cockrum. I am the mayor of West City, Illinois, and I have been mayor since 2006. Improving the quality of life for residents of the Benton West City area is important to me because I grew up here and I live here, and I have a lot of friends and family and loved ones that live here, and I want it to continue to be a great place to live for future generations. The main thing that motivates me is my children. You know, they're the most important thing in my life, and I want to do great things, and I want to make, you know, this area a better place for them. I want to be able to bring in things, businesses and services, and just provide a good quality of life for them. You know, my kids are pretty much my driving force. Sometimes when you are in doing things in public service, you do a lot of things behind the scenes, things that people don't see. And what it means to me is that I guess there are people out there that do see the things that I've done, and that it's impacted them in one way or another, you know, in a positive way, that they felt compelled to nominate me for this award. And it's very flattering, and it means a lot to me.
My name is Bahesha Delton, and I am the founder and the executive director of Disabled Veteran. I am inspired to get up every day because I love sharing with people who live with trauma and show them that there is life after trauma. There is a path through it, and life is worth living. I was very surprised when I was informed that I would be included in this wonderful group. I'm humbled. I'm honored. It's just it's a nice, very nice thing to be given. I'm very appreciative.
My name is Addie Gillespie. I'm the director for Hannah House Child Development Center. We have a lot of children that are underprivileged. If you just have a little love, a little patience with them, they grow to be some excellent students. Well, I think every person has a God-given purpose in life, and so I feel like my God-given purpose is to be a leader and help children be what God called them to be. When I think about the children and what their needs are, children are in need of good leaders today, examples for today's day and time, and I try to be an example in everything that I do. Well, it's not actually an award for me as much as it is for the school, because the school is my life, and so without Hannah House, which is the name Hannah means God given, God grace. If God would give me kids, I would give those kids back in prayer. And that's basically what I have done through the years, give them back in prayer.
My name is Norma Lee Hackney. I'm the director of the Anna Arts Center, and it's a great full-time volunteer job. My approach to leadership is, if you get the definition, I think a leader needs to paint a vision of where they're going, needs to be ethical, and needs to lead by example. So I've really tried to incorporate all three of those things. I've tried to paint a vision of this is where I think the Anna Arts Center can go, but it can only go if we all work together. That it's going to take a team to make this happen. I really try to set an example, so if I ask somebody to go do something, I'm right there pitching in with them to make it happen. I was very surprised, and special thank you to the Quilting Bees and everybody that really helped make this possible. I'm really pleased that somebody thought that much about me. It's really a humbling experience, but I'm thrilled, so thank you.
In French, my name is Jacqueline, otherwise known as Jacqueline or Jackie Hancock. I've always been involved in the community because, number one, I like it. I like being an integral part, doing what I can. My mother always used to say, one of the reasons we were here on earth was to make the world a better place. And I try to do it by whatever, however I can do that. Also, there's something else that I remember reading that J. Edgar Hoover had put on a sign, do what you can wherever you are for God and your country. And in reading this, it was just like suddenly things dawned on me. We really are just doing what we can do to make the world a better place. You do what you can, whether it appears to be small to other people or grandiose to others. So, ironically enough, I guess I've always wanted to be recognized. I think mankind does. I am honored to receive this award. Who doesn't like something like this? I've really been touched by it.
My name's Ray Hogan.
And I'm Rose Hogan.
We own the old feed store in Cobden, Illinois, run second look home inspections in the cabin at Mountain Glen.
This award means that there's some people who think pretty highly of us, and I appreciate that. How about you?
It's actually humbling, is what it is more than anything else. It's an interesting thing when we were first notified of the award. The first response is to say no, because you know that there's so many people around you and behind you that do as much as you do. So we're very honored to be tagged out for the leadership role. And since we bought the old feed store in Cobden, it really has turned into a kind of a centralized location for a lot of different things that maybe you wouldn't have been able to do here.
Well, we want to build a community that we'd be happy to have our kids live in and, someday see grandkids raised in, and we want to make it good for all the families in the county.
So it's not just tourism, it's not just the wine trail, but it's the churches here, and the ball fields, and the games, and the swim teams, and those are the things that both us and your children and your grandparents are going to go, and that's that community involvement that's really difficult to find nowadays. And you need to espouse it, embrace it, and help it grow.
It is difficult to think of Ellis Mitchell no longer being a physical part of the Carbondale community, though his spirit and accomplishments will long survive. Ellis was a natural leader, the kind of man who lit up every room he entered. He was a take-charge guy, someone who set goals, broke the journey into manageable treks, and assigned tasks to his partners. Want proof? Ask anyone from the Carbondale Lions Club who worked with Ellis on the city's annual fireworks displays or on the club's pancake days. If you didn't volunteer, Ellis would do it for you, and he'd make darn sure you were at your appointed post at the designated time. Ellis never beat around the bush. He was a plain-spoken man who told you exactly what he thought. That's what he expected in return, honest give and take. Ellis may be best known for creating, planning, and sustaining the Carbondale Fireworks Show for more than 40 years, but he also was the key person in efforts to preserve the Town Square Pavilion. Ellis did many more things quietly, never seeking credit, such as donating the glass located throughout the Carbondale Boys and Girls Club and the glass doors and mirrors at the Varsity Center of the Arts. That came from the business he built from the ground up, Universal Glass. Ellis touched so many lives, there was barely enough room for everyone who gathered for his memorial service on Friday, April 4. Some were amazed by the disappearance of stormy weather that plagued the region since Ellis's death a few days earlier. Ellis's fellow Lions weren't surprised. They figured that after walking through the pearly gates, Ellis spotted groups of angels taking it easy, sitting on clouds and playing harps and such. There probably were fireworks as he got the angels organized, and we witnessed the resulting thunder and lightning. The unforgettable Ellis Mitchell, truly a leader among us.
My name is Tammy Newbold. I am a PE teacher and an interventionist in a reading program at an elementary school. It's important because it's been so successful on all facets of the relationship between me, my dogs, the kids, the teachers, the staff, and it's motivated children to get into reading books along with dogs by their side. Believe it or not, there are children entering our schools at age 5 that have no history of learning letters and sounds. Some come in ready to read or already reading, but a lot don't have the kind of surroundings that have built some sort of reading knowledge and vocabulary, and so we need to read to be successful, and kids get that now. And as we talk with the dogs and work with the other teachers and students, the kids are more motivated and they're calmer often because the dogs are here, and success comes with an education. I'm proud of it. I'm also humbled by it. I know a lot of people that would deserve an award like this, that do many things out in the community that goes unnoticed.
My name is Steve Webb. I live in my hometown of Goreville, Illinois. I'm superintendent of Goreville Schools. I am an adjunct professor for McHenry University in Lebanon, Illinois. I am a volunteer police officer for my community, and I'm a husband and a father of 4. When you grow up in a certain place, you develop a passion for the community that you live in, and I have that passion, and I want to see my community grow and flourish. And I think it's incumbent upon us as parents to not just provide for your children, but to also create a safe and nurturing and caring place for them to grow up. Well, I'm humbled that someone would nominate me for this award, but being a school superintendent and the hundreds of kids that you hope that you create success for them, I get to hear that through see that through their eyes as well. But I think what's most importantly for me is that I don't want to just be the person that makes a good living. I want to be that person that helps make great lives.